is Sushant Mishra and I'm working as Associate Software Engineer under Platforms Engine on Stack. Today I'm here to explain my experimental Saturday task, which is Figma Animations to code using AI. I'll be explaining this task with my problem statement and introduction. So to begin with, what is Figma and how we can design these Figma designs to code using AI. So Figma is an application which contains each and every section's design and information of an application. Figma is the primary resource through which a developer builds any application. Figma is just like a map which is built for a house before building the house. As today AI is growing, so how we can get the code of a Figma designs through these AIs which will be pacing our development and which will be ensuring and optimizing our code for all the Figma designs. Now let's come to the problem statement.
Our first problem statement is, with the use of AI, how we can convert the Figma designs to code. That is, with various AI available, how we can convert the sections or the Figma designs to code in the various framework as we want. And our second problem statement is how this can be effective and what are the benefits of implementing this. With the usage of AI, how it will help a developer or help a team to be more effective and give or provides various benefits. The solution for these problem statements are, firstly, we will know what is Figma. So Figma designs are the images of an application for every page or sections an application contains. It also contains all the information that a developer needs to build the application. It is just like a map which is built before the house gets built. So as there are several AIs available which can give you the code for the Figma designs or Figma section, such as builder.io, Zeppelin, Anima, etc. We will try to generate the code for a Figma design just by providing the view of the design using builder.io in React or in any other framework as we want. The AI provides codes for various front-end development frameworks and libraries such as HTML, CSS, React, Angular, and a lot of other CSS libraries too. To use these AIs, we must install the plugins in Figma, which contains the various tools or plugins which can help the development. You can find these plugins under the toolbar section in the Figma UI. To install or use these plugins, we must import our design into a file where we can use plugins which are present in the tool section of Figma. What we have to do is we have to copy paste our design or copy paste the sections for which we want the code, and using these plugins or the AIs which we have installed through the plugin sections in Figma, we just have to pick that particular section and use that particular AI to generate the code for that particular design or section.
To implement this topic, Figma designs to code using AI, what we have to do, what are the procedures I'll be showing here in this demonstration. What we have to do is, firstly, we have to get the design file for whatever the code we want, and we have to take it in the Figma so that we can, with the install plugins and with the help of various AI, we can get the code off. I'll be showing here the demonstration of this landing page where we can get the code of any sections or for the whole page, which I'll be demonstrating here. So what we have to do, firstly, we have to get our design in this Figma and we have to create a new file, and then I'll be showing what the further steps are. So firstly, we have to create a new file which we can create from this option, file and new design file. What it will give us? It will give us a blank page in which we can copy paste or we can import our design file or the section for which the code we want. Then what we have to do, we have to go to this toolbar and we have to go to the plugin sections, and then we have to install the AI through which we want our code to be generated. Like I'll be here using builder.io. You can also use Anima and Zeppelin as I have told earlier. With these plugins, you can get the code for whatever the sections or design file you want. So you can install these AIs just going through this option, manage plugins, and you just have to type that particular AI what you want. Like I'll be using builder.io, but Anima, like there are other AIs which you can install it. After that, what we have to do, you just have to select that particular section for what you want the code of. Like for whatever the sections you need the code of, you just have to pick that particular section and you just have to use that particular AI to generate the code. Like I'll be here using or choosing the whole landing page to generate the code of. What I have to do here, just I have to select that particular whole section or particular design, and just we have to go to the particular section generate code that builder.io gives us. We just have to click on this generate code option, and what it will give you, it will just take an off second and it will generate you the code for that particular section or for the whole particular page. Like you can see as here, like it is giving you the whole scenario or whole code for that particular landing page we have chosen. It gives you somewhat 90 to 95% correct code, and you have to change it as per your need. And there are a lot of options which can help in this. Like we can go for the whatever the frameworks we want, and there are a list of frameworks for which we can opt off. And also there are various CSS libraries also available. Like if I want my CSS to be in a style component, it will generate you the code in that particular CSS library. And we can choose whatever the available CSS framework or HTML framework we can choose. And what we have to do is the next, like we have to just take this code and implement it in our project or application to get that particular code, and it will just give you in an off second that the whole static HTML CSS code for that particular page we have chosen.
Let's look at the benefits of what are the benefits of implementing this. The first one is time efficiency. Time efficiency deals with automating the design to code process, significantly reduces the time required for developers to implement designs. This results in faster development cycles. The second benefit will be precision and accuracy, as AI algorithms aims to interpret designs accurately, minimizing the chances of discrepancies between the intended design and the implemented code. So, to get the more precise and accurate code, we must use these AIs. The third benefit will be responsive design, as these AIs gives the code for whatever the sections or for whatever the Figma designs. The code is responsive and it will give you the code for every screens. The fourth benefit will be streamlined collaboration, as these tools facilitate collaboration between designers and developers, allowing for effective communication and quicker feedback loops. This collaboration contributes to a more efficient workflow. The fifth benefit will be consistent branding, as the automated code generation helps maintain design consistency, ensuring that the brand identity remains uniform across different sections of the application or website that we are building. Sixth benefit and the last will be reduced development cost, as by automating certain development tasks, AI tools can reduce the time and effort required for developers to build that particular application, which will be resulting in potential cost savings. Let's conclude our tool. So using these AIs such as builder.io, Anima, Zeppelin, we can get the code for any screens or any Figma designs within seconds, which can help the development process. Using these AIs can be a big help to the developers, as they don't have to start from the scratch to write the code of any screen or any section. The developers have to change the code as per the requirement or as per their need, as these AIs are growing every day and giving codes or giving results more accurate, which will surely be giving a better result or a big help to the developers and to any application development process. We must use these AIs to pace up our project and optimize our code, as these AIs can help a lot and give the result within seconds, which a developer will surely take time to generate. We must use these AIs for our development process and for whatever the application we want or whatever the application we are building. With our 10 moves to make movements matter, we focused on how to help our colleagues to practice cultivation. Maverick program and roles definition created and socialized cultivation behaviors to help people understand how they can bring cultivation to life and to provide them with a common language to describe actions related to cultivation. One behavior doesn't exclude another, and all Xenon Stack people are invited to explore their behaviors, play and practice with them to find inspiration for their own way of cultivation.